Hello, my friend. Happy day after Christmas. Wanted to go live because I wanted to be full on transparent and show you the effects of food and just anything that you ingest, really. And, you know, you've heard me talk about the negative effects often. And I thought, you know what, before I get my makeup on, before I go into my beauty blog and do my makeup, which is what I was getting ready to do, I thought I'm going to share with you what the food that I have eaten the last couple of days, because I'm just like you know, what it has done to my face. So, and I want to share with you, just because you eat something, I think most people think it's going to affect the way that I look, like I'm going to gain weight. But I also want you to understand the negative effects and how it makes your mind feel, right? And so, this Christmas, I actually didn't even drink any alcohol at all, which was probably the first time in I couldn't tell you how many years. So if I had coupled the alcohol with the food, oh man, what I'll do is I'll post a picture and show you what that probably would have looked like. But I want you to see in my eyes the effect that the foods that I have eaten have. I look very tired. I get these puffy pockets, which I shared with you before. And I also, which is a great thing, that my mind, I'm able to catch my thoughts, but there have been some of those weird thoughts from my past, which is like, oh, just wait till the first of the year, just keep on going, keep eating the garbage, you know, that sort of thing. And it's really something that is just an old thought, it's an old pattern, it's an old belief. It's an old belief that will continue to come. So I know that there's a lot of people that like to do the, I'm just going to draw the line in the sand come January 1st. My suggestion to you is don't wait. Know that, hey, yes, have some of your indulgences, have some of those things. When you understand what it's going to do to you, then it becomes your choice. It becomes a choice of knowing that, okay, like I knew when I had the cupcake and I knew when I had the waffle and I knew when I had the syrup and, you know, all this stuff, that I didn't have the thoughts of, oh, there goes everything, I'm going to be a shit show now for 2 weeks. It was just kind of like, I really wanted this, I enjoy this. And now I understand that I'm making this choice knowing that it's probably going to make me feel achy. It's going to make my face look a little icky in the morning, which it has. And I'm going to have some just overall negative biofeedback. Now, in the past, before I have done some of this mindset work, which is so important to understand, which is attached to these behaviors, in the past, you know, there would have been food guilt and all of this guilt attached to it. And so I want you to understand that if you have your indulgences, great, but just be mindful of your choice. Like, be mindful of the fact that, hey, I'm making this choice and I'm going to move onward. That you're not going to wake up the next day and complain to Sally, your best friend, about, oh, I ate like shit, I'm such a fat fuck now, I'm just going to wait till the first of the year. You just want to go all in on the first of the year? You know what I mean? So just be like mindful of your choice and be at peace with it. You know what I'm saying? When you have awareness of how a food is going to affect you, if you know that it's going to trigger you into this whole mindset snowball of like, okay, now I'm a shit show, and so I'm going to go the course for the next 2 weeks until the first of the year, then maybe that might be your cue. Like, I'm not ready to handle that. I don't want to, you know, go down this pattern again. I don't know how many people have messaged me and said, you know, I told myself that I'm not going to go down this road again, and here I am. But here's the thing. It's like, you know, if I weighed myself, I would probably be a good 5 to 8 pounds heavier. I know that my body retains the water. It gets extremely inflamed. So I know, don't step on the fucking scale. Like, I know that because I know that the scale doesn't tell me anything. I know I didn't gain a bunch of fat, but I know that that is what will happen. So I don't step on it. I want to say, like, Thanksgiving, in one day, the scale went up by 8 pounds. Like, ridiculous, right? So I want to share with you that, just think of it like this. Like, if you're going to have your indulgences, if you're going to have your, you know, if you're going to overdo it, or whatever language it is that you use, be at peace with the choice and be mindful. Like, just know what's coming. So like right now, the way that I look, I don't necessarily like looking this way. So of course it's great that I have the magic of makeup that can help me brighten up my face a little bit. But I knew that that was going to happen. I knew that I was going to wake up looking like this. I knew what to expect. So when I made the choice, it was like, okay, yep, here you are. Hello, puffy pockets. Hello, tired looking eyes. Hello, achy body. I knew to expect you. You know what I mean? And so even like the tops of my eyes, I feel like they get pulled down, you know? And so just be mindful of your choices. Don't wait to draw your line in the sand the first of the year. If there's goals that you have and if there are changes that you want to make, start making them now. If you ate like shit over Christmas, who cares? It's okay. You know, it's like, if you enjoyed it, awesome. I don't think anybody was holding you down and shoving food down your throat. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to share, wanted to be totally transparent with you. Also wanted to also make you aware that when you do make these choices, that you're going to have those thoughts and thinking that come along with it. Sometimes it's, you know, just an old story that pops up. Don't, Ayana, there she goes with my light. But oftentimes too, well, I'm just going to let her do this because whatever. You have to remember that there are certain things in your life, whether it's alcohol or food or whatever it is that you're engaging in, that it will take your vibration from one place to another. That's what you're feeling. That's the difference that you're feeling. Ayana, okay, that's enough. That's what you are feeling. That is, I'm trying to think. Oh, let me unplug this. There we go. Okay. So that's the biggest difference that you're feeling, is the difference in the vibration of where you were and then where it has taken you, right? And so I always talk about it like, you know, foods do affect that. They affect where you are. And I call it like that needle, you know, like where's your vibration? So I like to be here, you know, feeling like I've got all the energy in the world. Like I feel great. My thoughts are awesome, because that's what comes along with that higher vibration. But if I engage in yuckier foods, that's going to stop. That is going to take my thinking and my feeling from being here all the way down here to the bottom feeder. That's what I call it, the bottom feeder. Well, I have a little girl that wants her mama, but just wanted to share that with you. Recognize the thoughts and thinking. Why, Ayana? I think she wants to turn the light on. Recognize the thoughts and thinking that come with specific foods and things that you ingest, because it all ties in together. And like, I know for me, gluten makes me extremely puffy and extremely inflamed and achy. And, you know, just start paying attention to those things. And she's messing with my backdrop now. If you start to pay attention to those things, then you are better equipped to make more informed decisions, and, you know, be able to be your biggest advocate when it comes to certain situations and things like that. So hope that you enjoyed this message. Hope that you got value out of it. You know, feel free to always message me, ask any questions. I'm here to help you. And I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. Make it a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye. Bye. Bye.